Oh. Finally. Okay, now I'm going to take my kit out. Remember, you guys are going to be packaging this thing up numerous times, which the good thing is you're going to understand how it's set up and why it's set up that way. Sorry. I'm putting the kit, or I'm positioning the kit on the bed to where I'm going to open it with the fat flap furthest away first. This is my receptacle. I was taught to use this, so I use it. If not, use a garbage can that's on your side of the bed. Nothing being flung over the patient. So I found that people who have long arms could benefit from the way I'm doing it, but people who have short arms have a harder time. Now, we're all right-handed, so you're going to want to stand on this side of the bed. Because if I'm on that side of the bed, I can't use my left hand as well. So I don't want to be on, I want to be on this side of the bed. So when I make this, I'm going to put it right here. Okay. All right. And then what does it say? Open it up.
Place drapes only touching corners.
Okay. So I'm going to pull the drape away from me first. And then whatever presents itself first, if it's the left flap or the right flap, it's going to dictate what hand I use. So it's my left flap, left hand, right flap, right hand. I've seen students do this alternating. I'm like, yeah, you're alternating, but you got to alternate with the right one. So it's the left, and I can do this to pull it taut, and then it's the right, and then it's the one closest to me. And these are inexpensive kits, so they're going to frustrate you, but only the first time, because they're going to be broken in no time, okay? Mm-hmm. Whatever presents itself first is what I'm going to tackle. So if I have a drape first, then I'll lay the drape down. But my gloves are there, and I want to lay my drape down, so I'm going to pick these up, maintaining the sterile field. I'm going to put them over here. I'm not ready for them just yet, okay?
Because you don't put the gloves on until
I don't want to, right. So I'm going to go ahead and get my sterile drape, only touching the outer one. I thought it was rain, but it's not. Oh, it is rain. I thought correctly. I don't know why I'm trying to act like I can do this without my glasses.
I'll post it. Wow.
This is really a challenge. All right, so I have a shiny side. We're going to say that's our shiny side. So you want the shiny side down, which makes sense, because if there's any kind of moisture or on the bed, or if I drop anything on here, I want the barrier to work in my favor. So I'm going to put this down. So glad I brought my raincoat. All right. So with the female patient, you can actually have her lift up her hips. So the idea is to get the drape underneath her buttock, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a sterile field to where if our catheter, we lose control of it, if it touches the drape, we're okay. But if it touches the sheet, we're not, okay? So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually position the drape that the tray is on to where it covers about 1 inch of this drape.
So is that drape that the tray is on, is that sterile right
It's
now?
still sterile, it is. Now, this is not operating room sterile, right? This is at the bedside. So there's some things you're going to see me do. Like I got to pull this drape, so I'm either going to have to be like this, or I'm going to have to be like this. You're going to put your over the sterile drape. I said I know that. I would not be wearing this lab coat. I would, be like this in the hospital.
Would you want us to say I'm reaching over the sterile field?
No.
So that we're acknowledging?
No, You're fine, as long as you're not touching any more than the inch. And so I want to overlap. So now I've made my sterile field this big, okay? Now, you did not see this in the Robin video. In the Robin video, things change. In the Robin video, it used to be that for the fenestrated drape, we did not use it for the female. So in the Robin video, I think we said, let's put it to the side. But for us, I want you to get in the habit of using it. The reason being is the kit, which I'm going to show you, which is over there that you'll be using at the hospital, uses the fenestrated drape. Which is this. So the fenestrated drape has an opening like this, or it's diamond shaped, okay? So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead and lay this right here. Now when I get done with it, I'm going to tear it, but because you guys are practicing with your kit, you're going to end up just kind of pretending it's gone and it's still there until you get it out. But this, you see how now if we touch the leg, we have a sterile drape here, whereas otherwise we don't. You see? Okay. All right. So
You said they do use that in the hospital?
they do. So I'm going to show you the kit over there, and they've actually, I feel like, dumbed it down. If you guys, you will perfect this, when they give you the Rolls Royce over there, you're going to be, oh my God, this is such luxury. You know? I feel like I didn't have to work for my check today. It was so wonderful. It's really dumbed it down, I feel like. It'll say number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Yes. And to me, it's like, the nurses are supposed to be trained, and they shouldn't, anyway. And then they call it the little, they don't call them swab sticks or lollipops. I'm like, oh my word. Anyway, whatever. So now, I can't touch this kit to do anything else with it until I have my sterile gloves on, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now, I need to lower this a little bit, because I think I'm gonna start having a coughing fit. Hang on. I don't know if it's gone yet.